Hello, Weebs and Normies. Welcome to the Anime Club. I'm Graham.
And I'm George.
George, are you hungry?
I am.
All
Unironically,
right.
I am. We always watch this at night for me, and I haven't had dinner. And so now we're going to be watching a show about food. But yes, I am, unfortunately. Less so than last time, but I think this might be a theme, unfortunately.
Well,
so we'll see.
I apologize in advance, I guess, because we're going to watch all of the delicious food be consumed by anime people, so what can you do?
They do a great job at showing tasty food. Like it looks good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know.
Normally,
like,
I was going to say, normally we do some predictions on like what's going to happen in these episodes, but it seems almost unpredictable right now, at least, because it's very compartmentalized for the most part. There is an overarching story, but it's very compartmentalized per episode.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going to come. I do hope that sooner rather than later, they talk about the life system. Like, do you have lives? What happens when you die? Do you truly die? How do you come back exactly? It seems like you need the body and you can bring it back to life somehow, but yeah, I don't know. It's based on what they said. They'd have like 15-ish days, maybe. Like they say, it takes a whole day or a whole month for the dragon to digest. Right. We kind of speculated that last time that like, well, I'm sure he doesn't go from like day 29 feeling full, day 30, stomach is empty.
Right.
So, but at the same time, knowing how little time they have, they don't seem as rushed as I would assume. But who knows? Maybe the dungeon also isn't that big, that deep. Maybe this is a roguelike and it's procedurally generated every single time they go back down.
Well, that's not true because we know that they had some knowledge about the second floor stuff, right? They were talking about like, this is the second floor and it's kind of like this and that and stuff.
Yeah.
So they had some idea. But we don't know how far. We know they were like pretty low, but we don't know how close to like the bottom, or maybe nobody knows what the bottom really is, right? So I guess we'll have to see.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's do it. Let's dive in.
Let's do it.
Perfect. That's true. Oh. Bro, they're really leading into like the Legend of Zelda thing. Oh.
Yeah, right.
Gold strippers.
Oh, wow. This voice actor is like a super famous voice actor in Japan. She plays a lot of characters.
Okay.
Oh.
Do they come to life? Oh boy. Yeah, I knew it. Oh! Holy crap!
Whoa!
What the heck?
I did not realize it was this kind of show. Holy crap.
Yeah, what the heck?
Oh, he dodged.
Oh. His sword broke. Dude, where's the other guys? Why aren't they helping him?
I think they're dead, bro.
Oh. Maybe. No, you didn't.
Huh?
Okay. It was my first death. Bro, I don't think you can eat armor, dude. Okay.
Yeah, what the heck?
The leather on the straps. Dude,
bro, what is wrong with you?
Dude,
Oh, nice.
Oh. Dang.
Oh, wow, they're dismantling these guys.
Okay.
Quite literally.
They're much more experienced.
Oh, he's getting back up.
Oh, he's putting himself back together. What? Oh, crap, dude. Oh, no.
Dude, they're all coming to life.
Yeah, they're all alive. What? Uh-oh.
Oh, okay. They got out, though. Wow.
Dude, they managed to look so menacing even though they're just armor.
Yeah, right?
Oh, this guy's strong, dude.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, nice.
Nice. Uh-oh.
Let's see.
Okay, it's not locked. The good old Dark Souls door open.
Yeah, he did take his time with that, didn't he?
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh, no. Oh,
Speaking of Dark Souls,
I love
boss.
that helm. Yeah, seriously.
Oh.
Is the sword gonna break again, I wonder? Oh,
gee.
Dang. Oh. Oh, it did break.
It did.
Crap,
oh, he's picking
dude.
up that new sword, but I don't know how he's gonna win now. What the frick?
Yeah. Ooh.
Protecting its shield?
Oh, the thing on the back.
Oh my gosh,
Next
he's gonna
case.
want to eat it.
Oh my gosh, yeah, he is.
Oh my gosh.
So he doesn't want to destroy it. He wants to take it so that he can try it out.
Oh my,
Oh my
freaking
gosh, dude.
Of course. Oh,
Oh, it's a slime?
Oh, he's
Oh,
thinking.
he's imagining it. Okay.
What do you think it is?
A great question. This right here, looking at all golden like that, it looks almost like Ornstein.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Ornstein's
it?
outfit. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. What could it be?
Spider
I'm
using
trying
his
to
legs.
think. I'm trying to think like what possesses armor if it's not just magic.
I was thinking like it's some kind of like plant-based thing with like tentacles, and it can like retract them and stuff as it needs. But plants wouldn't have like eyes, though.
It's also protecting eggs. So whatever
Yeah.
it is, those eggs are its like children or something.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a collective children of everything, of all the armor.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm not
know.
sure. Frick.
Ooh.
Oh, he moved the shield. It's so funny to see it
Yeah.
like not using the shield.
Yeah.
Oh,
What?
Yeah.
What is it? And it can see where he is because it
maybe this one's slightly different. Oh, it can't.
maybe. Oh,
Like
it's
a
a
parasite?
clam? A
Oh.
mollusk.
Huh.
But did he kill the mollusk?
Yeah.
He did.
So it
Okay.
Can't connect.
Yeah.
So weird.
Yeah, dude. He's already thinking about how to cook it.
Yeah, all right. Okay, that's kind of cool though. I'll give him that.
Oh my gosh. So she's, I mean, I don't like mollusk or clams. I think I mentioned last time I'm allergic to a bunch of that stuff. But at what point, because they established they have chicken here, right? They have chicken and like pigs and all that stuff. So I'm assuming they have all the regular animals that we have in, you know, on Earth, plus whatever these monsters are. At what point does a monster mollusk and just like a regular clam you can pick out, you know, in the sand, like
Right.
where's the line? At which point does it become a monster and it's
That's-
gross to eat? And at which point is it just like food, right?
That's a great
'Cause-
question.
Marcel, she's freaking out about the thought of eating that, but I'm sure if someone's like, oh yeah, here's a dish of clams, unless she doesn't like seafood, but other
Right.
than that, she'd be like, she'll take it, right? So I don't
That's
know.
a good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really good point.
Yeah, that's like basically prying him out of the shell, right? Like,
yeah, basically.
it's the same thing, I think. Oh my gosh.
Steam it.
I love that little detail of her floating orbs to give them light.
Yeah, true. Yeah, bro, this is your idea.
Just
you
if
try
it's
first.
poisonous. I guess if you can come back to life, it's not the end of the world, right? No, it's gonna be so good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now that they're laying this out as a possibility, I'm calling it right now. At least one of the foods they eat
is
gonna just
them?
wreck them. Yeah. Oh my gosh, dude. That's disgusting.
Gross.
Fragile, delicious monster. Dang, that's cool. The whole like eating monsters is giving them new revelations. What? Uh-oh.
What?
I don't know, bro. Yeah.
Interesting. I
Got
wonder what the
little eyes like a
implications.
snail.
Yeah, I wonder what the implications of this is gonna be.
Yeah. Will they form some sort of bond?
Yeah.
Right? The sword creature. His sword is now in essence alive. The actual metal isn't, but for all intents and purposes, his sword is alive.
Yeah, it's a living weapon now.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, I didn't expect that. I knew he was going to get the sword. That much was obvious, but that's a pretty cool little twist at the end there.
Yeah. And I really liked at the end there how he said he was scared of the living armor, but eating them, not just eating them, but like he beat them and everything and figured out what it was. But the last act of eating them like just broke down so many mental barriers. I don't know. The way they kind of portrayed that, I really liked it.
It's the ultimate defeating and decimating your opponent, bro.
Kind of, yeah, in a sense. I didn't just kill you. I ate your corpse.
That's
I chopped it up, cooked it in a soup, and freaking ate it.
Yeah, it's the ultimate defeat, bro. It's freaked up.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Dang. Okay, now that you mention it that way, like
there's nothing more like beating them, even looting them. Those are like next level things, but the final frontier is literally consuming their flesh.
Yeah, consuming.
Holy frick.
Yeah, man, what
I'm
the
not
heck?
just gonna kill you. I'm gonna eat you and all y'all after I'm done.
And for a while there, he wanted to eat their babies, dude. It wasn't just them.
Frick, bro.
Wanted to eat the colony.
In the head, dude. Oh my jeez, frick.
Oh, wow.
Huh,
Dang, I'm
okay.
really liking this show.
Yeah,
I'm surprised how much I'm liking it. Yeah,
it's a
I
good
really
little
like the
cozy
cooking
show.
aspect of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the cooking aspect is huge. I'm really liking it. They focused a little bit less, but still had the staple of they had to get at least one meal in this episode.
I like
so
that there was
good.
some good action in it as well, and there was kind of some cool intrigue as to what was really going on. So yeah, it was good.
Yeah. Yeah. They made some progress in the dungeon. It went down. They had some action and some cooking. All three little things.
What more
Pretty
can you
decent
ask
episode.
for?
Exactly, yeah. All right, well, I'm ready to watch the next one. I don't know about you.
On to the next one.
Oh. Hey, guys.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, okay, so it's not a monster, it's a conjuration. Oh.
Oh.
He's got a whole little setup here.
Okay, well, at least he has limits.
Yeah.
No.
What? No, there's no way.
High in nutrition.
They're dirt. He gives them gardening equipment.
Oh.
That's what it is. Okay. Oh my gosh.
What the frick?
Dude, this is such an interesting, like, depiction of golems.
Yeah, wow. It's super bizarre.
Oh, maybe not.
It's like high stakes gardening.
Yeah, seriously. It's got potatoes,
What
cabbages.
the heck?
Dude, this is amazing. Dude, he's fertilizing the golems?
I don't even want to know.
Oh my gosh, it's crazy that they're addressing monocropping. I really like the dwarf's voice. Got a very rich, warm voice. This is so funny to me, dude. The care he's taking with the golems. What are they gonna do with all this, though? It'll spoil. There's no way they can cook it all right now.
Ooh. Pretty yummy.
Food from the golem garden, dude. This is amazing. She's happy.
Finally a
she's
meal.
got actual food.
Yeah, finally a meal she's excited about.
Wow.
I
It's all
love that
planned,
they're
dude.
like addressing this as like they're really building up the kind of like ecosystem of going through the dungeons, right? Like he's got like a little hidey hole here. They're talking about like the toilets that people would like use and stuff, and I guess it would go on maps and things, and people would kind of communicate that and stuff. It's so interesting.
And they like show like each other. They like wave at each other when when another party goes by. Yeah.
This is the dungeoning that I want, baby. This is the full on dungeon. I wasn't expecting them to go this kind of in depth of how like the ecology of the dungeon works for the adventurers, but I'm freaking so into it.
It's like a food chain, a whole food chain.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Wow, what a statement. That's like full-on dungeoneering, dude.
Yeah, seriously.
He's self-sustainable within the dungeon.
Caretaker of the frickin' third floor, baby. That's cool.
Indeed.
Oh no.
Dang.
Oh,
what?
oh no.
Okay.
Oh, frick.
Enter. Oh, that's cool. There's
That's
a whole
so cool,
little like
dude.
shop in here, or tavern rather.
Whoa.
Bro. What?
The heck?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, frick.
Orcs. He wants the vegetables. They're gonna trade with the orcs? What?
What?
Oh.
Okay, but hold on. Even if Senshi knows these guys, why is he just okay with letting them like murder
Just
all
kill
the
all
humans?
these people? Yeah.
Yeah, wait a second. Okay, he didn't think for a second like, well, hold on, guys. Let's not murder these innocent people. What the frick?
I think it's because we don't fully know yet what death is.
Maybe.
Like, death doesn't seem to be as consequential. They were willing to risk Laios's life on poison just to see like, well, are these poisonous or not? I don't know. Let's just have them eat it and see.
But
right?
Okay, but they don't respawn automatically, I think, right? So someone's got to revive all these people. They're being awfully freaking flippant with the death tolls here. So
yeah, we'll have to see how it truly is. How yeah, I don't know. What?
Oh my gosh. Oh frick, wow, okay. I didn't expect this.
I love that he's got all the carrots stuffed in his armor.
I love that too. Oh
my
love
gosh,
bread,
bro.
dude. Oh,
more barbaric face. Oh my gosh, dude. This guy doesn't care, dude. He's just. Dang. Food's really gonna bring people together.
oh.
Dang,
Wow.
It looks so good. Using the kid to get to the dad. That's amazing. No one has ever before commanded someone to eat so aggressively.
Yeah, right.
Will he tell them? Wow, he'll tell a human. That's a sign of trust.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I love that. Food bringing all sorts of different people and creatures together.
Yeah, right.
All right.
Very
Nice.
cool. Yeah, and he even poured him some drink, some like whatever they were drinking at the end there too, which is like a sign of respect in Japan for sure, like pouring someone else's drink.
Okay.
Like you would, if you went out to eat and with your boss, you would pour the sake for them, right? Because you'd be paying them respects.
I see. Okay.
So that's pretty cool. Yeah, that was cool. It could have gone either way, right? He could have just said, "No, frick you, go on and you figure it out yourself," right? And then the story continues.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Huh. They were introduced in such a barbaric way, literally just stabbing someone in the back and just killing everyone, taking everything. And they're still probably somewhat barbaric. I mean, they're still orcs, but they're way less barbaric than I initially thought.
Right.
And it seems like elves and humans and halflings and orcs have a studied history, much like in most fantasy.
Right.
But it seems like in a lot of fantasy, orcs or whatever you want to use as the orc substitute, they're just they're just evil, right? They're just, but in this case, they're not. They have their flaws like all the races, but you know, they're still decent somewhat. So interesting.
Yeah.
Good portrayal.
Yeah, they were introduced in a barbaric way. Well, but I think it's really interesting. Like they come in and they just like nonchalantly kill the humans and they're just like, okay, we're done here. They're cleared out. Now let's get back to business kind of thing. But if you think about it, if we were watching this and the group and maybe even some of the other people from the bar, let's say, came across a group of orcs, they would like go in and fight the orcs and murder them. And we'd be like, well, yeah, of course.
True.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, it's just orcs. Like, whatever.
It's just freaking
right?
orcs. We murdered the orcs, whatever, right? But we wouldn't have thought twice about it. And they did the exact same thing that we would have done, but we were aghast because it's like, well, these are the good guys.
The
like,
good
they're
guys,
the humans,
yeah.
right? Like, what the frick? You can't do that.
Yeah.
But I mean, from their perspective, they're just doing what anyone else would have been doing, just reversed, right?
And they showed them more mercy. Then again, they did kill everyone else, but they showed them more like mercy and not friendship, but what's the term I'm looking for? Just like they were nicer to them than the freaking patron of the bar, of the inn, right?
For
He just wanted to get them out and everything just because they dared talk about vegetables.
Yeah.
Interesting. Huh.
Oh, that was kind of an interesting perspective.
I'm really liking all the talk of food, the inclusion of food, the portrayal of food, and most importantly, each time, like, there's a specific significance to food. Like, in this episode, it was all about, you know, having a meal with your enemies, and you leave with an understanding, right? The episode before, it was, you were scared of something, and we kind of joked about how brutal it was, but in a very real sense, food kind of helped you overcome that fear. And I don't know, every single time they're using food as a tool to introduce a new little kind of mini theme for that episode, and I'm enjoying that. I think that's really cool. Good.
Yeah, I'm glad it's not just about the like cooking and preparing monsters and the kind of funniness that goes with that, but it's like they're actually communicating like things through the food experience. So
it's very cool.
Yeah,
very creative.
By far, though, my favorite thing is the dungeon ecology stuff. They're just like, how the traps work and the kind of system where people are kind of living in the dungeon, and there's like the toilets, even though it's kind of like toilets, but it adds to that kind of immersive flavor of the dungeon as a whole being a living, breathing kind of place that people are really going to and experiencing, right? Not just being transient as like a, it's like a game you just kind of go through, right? It's like a really lived experience as you go through the dungeon. It's so cool.
Yes. Yeah. And you reminded me of something I didn't say when I was watching it, but you just reminded me. I also really like, it's sad in a way, but I also really like just the realism of it, of the fact that the golden castle was stripped clean.
Yeah.
That's such a, like, if you think about it, that's such a natural human reaction, right? Like the gold rush was literally like that. Oh, we found gold in a river. Let's literally bleed this river dry of gold and take it all.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, when I saw that, I was like, oh, that makes so much sense. I'm glad that they kind of addressed that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really liking this. It's a very creative show. It's weirdly serious at times, but the rest of the time it's kind of lighthearted.
Yeah.
And the food stuff here, dude, I'm here for the food. You've said often that like some of the anime you watch, it's because it's anime girls just because they're cute and doing stuff.
Yeah.
I'm here. This is the exact same feeling. I'm here just because there's cool food and they use it to say cool things.
Fair enough, bro. I mean, I can appreciate it. That's it's understandable. That's very so good. Funny. I feel like we're gonna get to the dragon pretty soon here, right? Like in the next couple episodes.
Yeah.
They kind of set it up like this was going to be like the end all be all of like getting to the dragon was the end of the season. But like, is it possible? Like we're on episode 4. Is it possible 5, 6 we're talking about the dragon? Maybe even like 6 or like 7, 8 we get to the dragon, and then like what's the rest of the series? Like, is it actually going to be that we're getting to like the mage at the end?
No, I want to say the mage is the end of the show.
Right, that's what I mean.
That's what I think.
The end of the show.
Or sorry, not the end of season 1. The end of however, like let's say there's 4 seasons. At the end of season 4.
Yeah, I don't know. This is the first season. I don't know if there's more seasons, but there's like 24 episodes in this. Like that's a lot of ground to cover. What exactly are we doing after the Red Dragon?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm so curious as to how death works. I still want to know about that. Because they could reach the dragon and the sister could be completely digested by the time they get there, right? And so then it's like, what do they do? How do they bring her back? Do they need her body somehow, or remnants of it? Do they need to wait for the dragon to poop? Yeah, so I don't know exactly when the sister comes, but I could see, yeah, if there's no more of the show, like if there's no season 2, season 3, this is like a standalone one season type thing, then yeah, maybe the show ends with the Laios or one of the party becoming king, defeating the magician.
Yeah.
But if there are multiple seasons, and that's how I think the show's going to end. They're going to become kings of the dungeon, kings and queens of the dungeon. But yeah.
Yeah, I just
wonder.
What a
twist. What a twist it would be if the dwarf guy is like, there never was a magician and he's just like the caretaker and he decides who gets ownership of the dungeon after him. Right? Something like that. I don't know.
I could see something like that. Or if Laios seems like a pretty good guy, but it seems like the dwarf really deserves to be the king of overlooking and taking care of the dungeon if we're really, thinking about it. So.
And the final battle is not a fight, but a cook-off.
I was thinking that if the mage guy is undead, which he seems to be, I was like, well, they couldn't cook and eat the undead guy. Like, that seems ridiculous. But then I thought, well, wait a second. They could justify it of like, it's basically dried out meat that's been like,
oh my gosh,
dried for a long time and like well maintained because he's
dry
living.
Aged meat. Yeah, it's
dry aged meat, bro. They're gonna literally freaking eat that guy when they kill him. Like straight up. They're gonna be like, okay, we finally killed him. And he's like, I wonder if you could eat that. It's like, no, you can't eat that. It's like, oh, but look, the meat's so well maintained for so long. It's dry and aged. And yeah, 100%.
Eating. So I've been okay with all the monsters they've eaten. But freaking eating a humanoid-like thing, I don't know, man. There's something about that.
George,
even
they're
eating
gonna work
like a
you up.
goblin or an
work
orc.
You up to that.
Oh my god.
That's right. That's the whole show. This whole show is just justifying cannibalism.
Cannibalism, yeah.
That's the whole show.
Oh my goodness.
Imagine.
Yeah, dude. Holy crap. That would be something else.
That would be.
But yeah, no, I don't know how this is gonna end. I don't know when they're gonna hit the dragon. Do you think they rescued the censor?
Yeah, I think so. With that voice actor, I'm thinking I'm metagaming that. With that voice actor, probably.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, I'm enjoying this show a lot.
Yeah, it's been good.
Way more than I anticipated I was going to enjoy it. I think the food is a huge factor. It really talks to me. But
we just need a couple more anime girls, and it'd be perfect.
Sure. Yeah, a couple more anime girls, little bit more action probably for you.
Yeah, well, yeah, the action was pretty good this time, but we got a lot of like dungeon ecology stuff, so this is pretty good actually. I really enjoyed these two.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, one thing actually before we close out about the dungeon ecology, I really liked the fact that the monsters kind of keep themselves in check, even though the lower you go. Seems like the stronger the monsters become, but the monsters don't want to continually encroach upon another monster's territory all the way to the top. So they're just like, frick it, I'm staying down here.
Right. Or maybe like the monsters that are at the like one level lower are technically stronger than the ones right above it, but because the ones that are above it are in their own layer. There's always in D&D, there's that layer bonus, right? So maybe they just aren't strong enough. Yeah, they're not strong enough to get out unscathed, so they're just like, whatever, I'll just stay at my level.
Yeah.
It's like total headcanon, but who knows?
Yeah, or I wonder if like there's less of them too, because it seems like there's a single red dragon, and there used to be the 10 golems. I wonder, how that plays out, but yeah. Okay, all right. Great episodes. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that reaction. If you want to see this series ahead of time, go ahead and check out our Patreon for the uncut version and our channel membership for the highlight version. But with that, we'll see you guys next time.
Everybody.
Take care.